I hope you find this helpful. Dealer fees to avoid and dealer fees you can't avoid. Some of them may sound familiar, some are just ridiculous. Here's one you can't avoid, and that's the destination charges. Always at the bottom after the MSRP. If you're buying a new car, you can expect to pay this no matter what. It's federally regulated. That's the fee. You'll pay the same cost by make and model regardless of whether you buy it 1,000 miles away or 50 miles away. Usually between $1,200 to $1,900. Here's one you have to watch out for: market adjustments. You may come across a new pickup truck, for example, that has an MSRP of 42 grand, and then you look a little closer and you see a market adjustment of 25 grand. Car prices are at all-time high. We know this, nearly $50,000 on average for a new vehicle. Dealers are charging market adjustments. These fees are over the MSRP. They are not regulated and completely negotiable. Here's one you can't avoid: documentation fees. The doc fee covers the cost of preparing and filing all the paperwork. Some states set a limit on this doc fee. It can range from $85 to $900, but this is not anything you can negotiate. It has to happen. Here's one you have probably heard of, and that's gap insurance. It stands for Guaranteed Asset Protection. This can range between $300 and $1,000. This is something to avoid. This gap insurance covers the gap of what your car is worth and what you would owe if it got totaled. How often does that happen anyway? Now, you probably don't need this if you put a down payment on your vehicle, but if you don't make one, gap insurance could be useful, although it's not required, something you need to avoid if you can. Dealer isn't the only option for this gap insurance. Many companies, possibly auto insurance providers, do offer gap, so shop around before you take the offer from the dealership. Here's one you can't avoid, but the fee is nominal, between $10 and $40. Inspection and emission fees. A vehicle must pass a state safety and emissions inspection before it can be sold. Then dealerships pass that cost onto you because that's what they do. Again, very, very nominal, between $10 and $40. Extended warranties. These can be very pricey and things you should avoid. It can be between $2,000 and $3,000. Now, a vehicle service contract or the extended car warranty takes over when the manufacturer's warranty runs out or expires. Dealers sell them, but typically they aren't the ones who back them if you have to, go through with it. Make sure the company behind that extended warranty is reputable and read the fine print. I know there's lots to read, but read the fine print to see exactly what type of labor and parts are covered and for how long. And here's one more that you can't avoid. It's basically standard. Everyone knows about this. Most of you know about this. The tax, title, and license. It does vary by state. Once a car is yours, it has to be registered with your local government. Dealerships handle much of this on your behalf, but again, the rules vary by state. A few more now to avoid. You don't need these necessarily. Tire and wheel protection. This could be upwards of $1,000. This is a warranty that pays to patch, fix, or replace your vehicle's tires in the event they are damaged. Yes, tires are expensive, but you don't replace them very often. If you do have a flat, for example, go into Les Schwab. If you have a Les Schwab nearby, it can be pretty cheap to fix. If you do feel like you're going to do some heavy-duty driving, fork over $1,000, but you don't need it. Don't buy an appearance package. This too can be upwards of $1,000. This is window tinting, wheel locks, paint sealants. Those are examples of appearance packages. Dealers try to sell you these, and they give you a hefty markup on that. Avoid the appearance packages. Not worth it. Here's one you might not be aware of: Vin Etching. Dealership will offer this. They can put it on your window, but this is something you can easily take care of yourself through a local police department or maybe AAA. This is more or less a fingerprint for your car. It's on your vehicle as it is, but they'll etch it on your windshield, for example, or other places, just in case someone steals your car. It's hard for the bad guys to get rid of that element of it. I'll leave you with this one: anti-theft devices. They'll offer something like OnStar or LoJack to install in your vehicle. Again, hefty upgrades and charges for you. Dealers may offer these as an upgrade, while others automatically add them to your car. So again, read the fine print. Maybe come with a list of questions. Do you offer, or are there already anti-theft devices on the vehicle? Ask them those kind of questions and consider whether they're worth the cost before you go shopping in the first place. If you want to avoid dealer fees altogether, here's the best piece of advice: go private. Buy from a private person. The only thing you have to take care of is the inspection, taxes, and registration fees from your state. One final note: if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles.
A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.